on time. Sasha is doing. Alright. Good, Sasha, do the magic.
Oh, no problem.
I don't know how to do it. Sorry. It's okay, I was just grabbing my drink. I don't know. I'm plugging in. You don't have to.
Oh,
Yeah, they can grab. But I was just going to be like, I'll be here. I didn't know. And they're bringing more water.
I love water.
I'm gonna round up more people. I'm gonna go straight to the hallway. I like one, but you can scream louder to character. Yeah, that's a. Don't be important. My cosplay name is Mew. It's Megan Elizabeth White. We all know you are.
Oh, is that where the Mew comes from?
We've been friends for 2 years since you just figured that out.
Because you really like cats. Megan, I thought this was because you really like cats.
Also, Sophie is amazing. Did you make that dress?
Like a year, Megan, a year.
Okay, yeah, you have a pass. You have none.
What's your estimation?
It's my initials. Megan Elizabeth White.
You can try this if you want.
Yeah.
It does. She's my favorite Pokemon, but.
Wait, I go to the other side.
Here we go. It's juicy.
Yeah. Hello from the other side.
These are Megan's boots, and I'm like the world's tallest Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, you got my boots.
Yeah, I definitely would walk.
I was on the other side next to Kate.
I wasn't sure if you.
They started singing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, I don't play video games. It's because it's one of the part where they had to sing.
Yeah, there's another thing. I don't know how to charge it.
Yeah, Donald Duck is a pick.
Alright, I am a loser. You guys can all just
I'm like,
accept it
okay
right
with
now.
it.
Because you guys can see my laptop cover and my screen back.
I love it.
I have zero life. I believe it.
It's alright, no one here knows.
Whoa, we all have lives. We also just choose to live multiple of them. Careful. I'm not worried.
We have video games, anime.
Also, do you think the people in this room aren't nerds? Like,
I know, but I'm like,
We're here, nerds.
careful.
Whoa. We're geek chic in here, okay?
Nerd is contagious.
that is
Careful.
the perfect.
I was like Uber space
Such
version.
a good nerd.
A little bit of force.
I gave up on my
Just break out.
Press the button.
They were good.
So I need to get Maria's panel for my phone because I will forget it.
Hot topic clearance.
I have a memory medical condition.
Don't worry, when I'm good, pack this thing up, I'll stop.
Thank you so much.
Sailor Mercury here. Thank you so much. We're trying to figure out, do you know how to work the TV/computer things? Help. Yes, volunteer, you're our hero. To put the computer screen on the screen. Right there. Oh, okay. It looks, I guess it's working. I thought it was working much less than they were letting on.
They were panicking over nothing.
Over nothing. I can't
It's a
see
scout thing
anything.
to do.
I'm just over here being space mom.
Oh yeah, the contacts.
Okay. At least now we can all see it.
I remember during the photo shoot, you were like, my contacts are getting tried out by the sun.
Yeah. I was like, no, I'm going to the sun. Not gonna do it.
I think we were all dying during that because we all had the gloves and the boots, and we were like, it's hot.
I'm hot already in this. I'm in it. This is presentation mode. It's a new
I took my gloves off. I gave up.
Right. So you see the screen, but they see that. Okay, Microsoft tricked everybody. Windows 10 now makes it so that our screen looks different. So we're seeing it. We're like, wait, why is it just big? And then yours is small. All right. So I guess while we're killing time. I mean, it's what? What time is it? I think we're. It's 10 after. All right, cool. How's everyone doing? We have a lot to cover. Yes.
I know it's 10 o'clock.
Yes, it's 10 o'clock. It's late, and Sailor Fukus are very complicated. Yeah, we should be doing this at like 9 a.m.
9 a.m. would be worse. Who wakes up then?
All right. Looks like it's ready to learn how to make this complicated monster.
Heck yeah, we need it.
Yeah. All right.
I can't raise my
So I guess let's get started. We're gonna. Well, yeah, that's the next pan. That's the next slide. Unless you don't want to set up. All right. There you go. All right. So we are your panelists. Over here, starting this lovely lady is Kikiyama.
That's me, on the left.
That's what she looks like in her fuku.
Yes.
All right. I am one of your cosplay guests for this year's Metrocon. I am Mew21 Cosplay. Nice to meet you. All right.
made our Eternal and our.
We made Crystal and Eternal in 4 sewing sessions.
Yeah, 4 sewing
So we were
sessions.
making
We
4
busted out
Fukus
4
at the same time.
Fukus.
How long are you sewing sessions?
You don't want to know.
Hours.
The length of the session does not equal the length of productivity.
Okay, that was not completely my fault.
Procrastination is a thing. And it did happen a little bit.
Okay, so, all right, who is here thinks they're a super duper big Sailor Moon fan? Yes? All right, so tell me, what, just a number, a guess, how many types of Fukus are there in the Sailor Moon universe?
Too many.
Does this include
Can we go with like
50?
the villains?
All right, how about this? How about just base? Like,
Uniforms.
Just, like categories.
Just Sailor Moon
Just, just categories.
There's Eternal. There's Crystal.
You saw the slide.
I did not see this.
Okay, never mind, she can answer. All right, what's your answer?
I would say nothing.
Okay.
That's 0.
Okay, so I went deep. They're pretty close.
I'll just pick each time.
All right. Yeah, 10 seasons, 10 suits.
6 or 7 because there are, I don't remember it, but there are 2 scouts that, or Sailor Senshi that are, their uniforms are just a little like,
So we kind of count them. So here is the types of Fukus in the Sailor Moon universe.
oh, I didn't know you
So-
also meant music.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. So for those of you who think Sailor Moon is only an anime, it is actually a manga. There is an Eternal version that never shows up in the 90s anime. There is the 90s anime everybody knows and loves. There is the musicals. I only count the new ones. I won't talk about those ones. There is PGSM. Does everybody know what that was?
Pretty good Sailor Moon.
It is the cheesiest 90s live-action TV show.
Power Rangers. But
Yes, basically Power Rangers.
yeah, but it's adorable.
Dark Mercury though.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, and then there's also Crystal, which is the new, and Crystal did change its Fuku style from season 1 and 2 to season 3.
Oh my God! Thank God.
Yes. No, they did change it.
CGI transfer.
So these are your major types of Fukus in the Sailor Moon universe.
If you try and count Sailor Moon, you'll be counting forever because hers.
Yeah, oh my
I
god.
was counting Sailor Moon up like
So
this.
yeah, this is just the different iterations of all of the same story. So let's talk about Fuku Anatomy 101.
It is gonna look like that.
I love the
I'm not gonna lie, I
You
looked
wanna
at the
get kicked
screen
out
at
of
the
the
side
panel?
angle and I was like,
Okay.
I love how
there's
artists
a lot
act with that
You know, all the
joke.
Okay, ignore her. You help me point out. Alright.
Yes, I'm here.
So the reason a Sailor Moon cosplay can take a very long time is because there is a lot of parts to it whenever you're making everything from scratch. So in our Mercury example, you grab them?
So much emotion.
Okay, sorry. So there is the tiara, the choker, the chest armor, if you're not doing Eternals.
Chest armor.
The basic accessories, which is like for Crystal, they have a very, very tiny brooch. For Eternals, they have a star brooch. For Sailor Moon, God only knows.
Here, I got it. Hold on.
Oh my God! Please.
Depends on what she's doing.
Depends on what day she's in. Okay, yeah, there's an example of it.
I'm not wearing my Fuku so that I can have pieces for everybody.
Totally.
Totally. Alright, there's the leotard, which is both in Eternal, God only knows with her, and then in regular.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's very easy to see. That's the
Yeah, that's an Eternal.
the actual regular Fuku. If you like, I don't.
Oh, yeah,
actually
if you
mind
wanna-
this. I don't actually mind doing this, so
Yeah.
I will do.
Yeah, we make all of our Fukus snappable.
Oh, that's so
This is
smart.
actually my favorite part is that my chest armor also snaps. So there's the actual
Yeah, the way I
leotard underneath, and it connects all the way through. Because the skirt snaps on and off.
Yeah, the way I taught her to make a Fuku is the chest armor is a separate piece for
Oh,
ease.
so
And
nice.
Sasha too.
It works really well.
And you wouldn't think to make it a separate piece, people thank us for this.
Oh my goodness. I apologize.
It makes really good.
Yeah, it's alright, honey, keep talking, just talk over her. Yeah, I don't care. She'll keep yelling.
My apologies. The breastplate area.
Yes.
I noticed it's a stretchy fabric. What is the name of the fabric?
We're gonna get into that. It's in there. Alright, then there's also gloves, and then there's also glove rolls. Now, there's two methods, as you can see. Is I don't attach mine because I don't hate myself.
I have the middle of the road where I just tacked mine on. So attached, not attached, tacked.
I think it's tacked on. It's just tacked on a lot.
Alright, and then there is the skirt slash hip rolls. The reason we say that is because 99% of us, I don't even know one person who doesn't. They all are attached to each other. But I know somebody who doesn't, but I always, for easy use, do, but I say it that way in case you do want to end up going another method.
Well, the snaps have their own benefit, and that is that you can be any Sailor Scout you want just by making the accessories and not having to change the actual lead card.
Yep.
Is there a way to make the hip rolls and the senshi skirt to? Because I noticed that as you were pulling it, showing it, it's attached. Is there a way to do this where it could become an interchangeable piece where you wouldn't have to make another hip roll?
None that I know of that would be clean.
I mean, you could make the hip roll itself snap onto the skirt and the skirt snap onto the leotard. If you wanted to, you technically could do that, but it would be a lot of hand sewing.
And the one issue I've seen with that, you end up with gaps in your hip roll.
Yeah, it's not clean.
So there's ways to do it, but honestly, it would just be easier.
And it's just the easiest way to attach your skirt in general, and the skirt's attached to the hip roll, and it's where you gather it and put it all together, make it look clean, pretty. Mine is just attaches in the front and the back.
Yep, I've got one here, two here, one here.
Yeah, one of four. That's
Right, I
it.
was gonna say,
I
this
hate
is on
snaps.
every corner, basically.
Yeah.
One on each side of the hip, one on the front back.
I'm lazy.
But Eternal's
But
also a
yours-
different beast.
And Eternal's a
We're gonna
different
talk, yeah,
shade,
but we get into
so.
Eternal. Alright, so leotard, there are two major patterns that we recommend. Carol is an example of the green pepper.
Oh, I have green pepper too.
And she is an example of green pepper. Now, the big difference with green pepper is it is an ice skating pattern, which means that there is a separation between. Oh yeah, that's right. I
You
forgot
don't have
drafted it out.
to cut this into separate pieces. You can cut it out all in one piece and then sew it up the back. But I was silly and I cut it off, and then it ended up actually being super helpful because I used it as a guide for where my
for
hip
Eternal.
roll, because it's a
Yeah,
V shape
Eternals have
on the
weird-
pattern.
Yeah, if you look right,
So it was my way of cheating it.
Sorry.
Accidental
Talking about this
cheating.
right here.
yeah, you can
This
see it.
location.
Yeah, so you can, they literally line up perfectly.
This is your front
So-
seam. This would be right on your chest, and then that's the top of your hip, and that's your back.
So.
Because not everybody can see patterns as well.
And then yeah, as you can see, it's like the perfect eternal V shape.
Honestly, at the end of the day, it comes down to personal preference. Another thing to remember with either of these patterns, honestly, is you have to raise the necklines.
Yes, extremely important. Because I'll be honest, like the neckline for this one, it was like,
The back is super
yeah, so it's actually about like here. Whenever you don't, it's a swimsuit pattern. The one I use the most often is the McCall's pattern. If you look, there is one that is identical to a Fuku, other than it needs raised in the front and the back.
And so what'll happen is you'll go to put your collar on, and then your collar will be here, and your suit will be here, and then you have this gap,
And it looks really awkward.
you're gonna have to make an obscenely large collar or make it
And that's actually the issue with buying leotards, because they have the same issue as where they're too long.
Yeah. All right, and then the other debate is snap crotch versus not snap crotch. In green pepper, it is snap crotch. No,
I don't.
I
use
It's
testing.
something people. If you look at tutorials, some people like it because it makes the bathroom easier. I think.
Okay, there's what we're talking about.
I used hook and eye for my crotch, so I can't get it by myself, ladies. But it's great because I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't have any accidents because snaps can unsnap. So with this, the way the hook and eye is, this thing going nowhere. So
Yeah,
and then I could just sew it right on. So.
And unfortunately with Sailor Scout skirts, if you make them accurate length, they're really short. And
Yeah.
so you will, like at some point, there's almost always this.
Especially on escalators.
Yeah.
Those have been fun
And there's a
too.
lot of escalators here.
Yeah.
You just eventually get used to the fact that you're basically wearing a bathing suit in
Yeah.
public, where people are staring at your skirt, because they're going
Yeah.
to.
All right, types of spandex, because I know you were asking. Okay, so, and this will get into, that was me. We're going through it. Did this. Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay, so type of spandex, I swear by moleskin, matte moleskin that I order in from New York City, from Spandex House. That is the only type of spandex I will use to make a fufu.
Go ahead.
I use it's called milkskin mat. It's not as thick as because that's something a little bit harder to work with. Because of the thickness of it.
But it also works almost like shapewear.
Ooh.
So it is worth the extra pain to me.
I was gonna ask, what are the dollar signs? What are we looking at here?
It depends on the materials.
Millskin,
Yeah.
the stuff I get is about $8 or $9 a yard.
Moleskin's about 12 to 14.
Yeah. So
Neither?
Mine was $1 a yard.
Heck yeah, what is it?
Guys, I found it on clear somewhere and I bought the entire bowl.
You have to you're not actually using a whole bunch.
yeah.
So I don't know what type of
Fuku might be
fabric
like
this
a yard
is,
of
other than it's
Like,
white and stretchy.
I think with chest armor, it's like a yard and a half. You're not, but here's the thing: is it's worth it. And shipping will be your biggest nightmare.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like we did.
Group with your friends.
Yes, honestly, most of the time. What?
Do not use the spandex at Joanne.
No, that is a
It's
cardinal sin. Do not do that. You will regret your
Especially
life.
the white.
Use
Just
any
it.
of the
Super
fabric
see-through.
at
Never
Joanne.
understand what you're born with.
What's up?
Have you guys been to the sewing studio in Orlando?
Yes, yes, that was our other.
Does that carry the milk?
Yes, it does, but it is probably twice the price.
So expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, because I even talked
You guys
about
get it from like Spandex House?
Spandex House.
Or Spandex World is another great thing.
Yeah.
I got really lucky. I don't know what it is, but it's awesome.
Carol has that luck though.
Yeah,
All right, and then
I'm really cheap.
And then as you guys saw before, the reason that I have to wear a push-up bra is moleskin will flatten you. So as it sucks your stomach in, it also sucks your boobs down. So I
Don't want that. Millskin is a really good. Millskin hat.
Has a double D on it.
but a great Frederick's the Hollywood bra also fixes that problem. All right.
Frederick's.
All right, well, Victoria's Secret then. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you have the opposite problem. You don't have any boobs, basically.
No, that's me.
Really good push-up bra.
Yeah,
Really good push-up bras.
really good push-up bras and like the chicken cutlet thing.
Chicken cutlet. No, honestly, you can pat it. Like it's honestly.
There's a big
fine.
bow in front, so even if you're like, oh no, it's gonna look like tissue, it's like, yeah, the bow's in front.
And actually, if you look at Crystal, Uranus is actually extremely flat-chested in the new one. Before they were all one body type.
AKA both.
All right. Okay. All right. Stitches is Andre. Do you guys know what a serger is?
Yes.
If you have one, it will save you so much time and crying. Because that is honestly what you need for spandex.
We don't
You
Yes,
don't.
I'm gonna buy one.
It makes your life a lot easier. You can talk about not having one.
Yeah, I know. This is not,
Carol, as you saw.
this is not surged at all.
Yeah, mine either.
I don't want a serger. If you don't have a serger, use your zigzag stitch.
Oh, Carol, I guess
So,
I'll show
on
you.
your sewing machine, there's even if
mine
you have
is
a
like-
really cheap sewing machine, like me, it only has 5 stitches. It
My
has straight,
God.
it has one other one,
know
and
what you
it
need
has
for
left,
Christmas.
middle, right, and zigzag. That's it.
Yay.
Zigzag.
You can also adjust the size of your
Here,
stitches
so you can see the
I
difference.
the budget cosplay.
All right, so this is my Fuku on the inside. This is what a serge seam looks like.
It looks like you bought it from China.
Yeah. It's like, and you can see like all of my edges are finished.
I 100%
All right.
They're your best friend.
Then the other thing comes. Oh yeah, do that.
If you don't have a serger, there is a look on your machine. There's like a zigzag stitch that looks crooked, which sounds really weird because it's already a zigzag.
Are you one that looks like it's like G and then dot dot dot? Is that
No,
It's a zigzag, but its
like
lines
a
are straight
kind of
and then
line-
connecting. It's weird.
it's like a lightning bolt, like
Yeah.
a really long lightning bolt. That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
best stitch for stretch.
Okay.
Zigzags are okay.
Yeah.
The lightning bolt zigzags are the best.
Yes.
Because when you have a straight stitch, it's not going to go anywhere. You're not giving yourself any room for the thread to go anywhere. Whereas zigzag, because it's zigzag, you
Yay.
can pull on it and you have give. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Essentially allowing the thread
If you
to
put
open
a
and
straight,
not break.
if you put a straight stitch on a stretch material, you will break the
Yeah.
thread, and then you're a very sad Sailor Scout.
I learned that the hard way. I have thighs that can crush man's head. Oh
Oh yeah, some of the stitches on this are already breaking.
I mean, like, because it's hard to find, like, particularly for plus size, for people
I
who
got
are
you.
beyond.
I got you, fam.
Yeah, and, like, it's hard to find patterns that'll, like, you know, because like most, it's very, so
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
green pepper is what I use, and I think it goes all the way to like, I think it goes 24 or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and I added
I
to
have,
it. And it's
see, I'm here
awesome.
as like a 22, and
Yeah.
this is a 30.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. My ass is like
Oh,
a
that's
18 to
cute.
20, and then my waist is like a 12. And it's like,
Yeah, my hips are a problem.
And then the last thing is we have so much to cover, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
sorry.
I'm
Oh, sorry.
it's elastic legs versus no elastic on the legs. We fight over this.
I don't put elastic on my legs.
I put
I
elastic on
feel
my
like it's
I have elastic on my legs so that it cups my booty real nice.
Exactly.
So people get the booty shots.
Like, it will always cup your butt, whereas in
It
this one.
depends on if you have booty or not.
It also doesn't slide at all, so it's nice, especially when you're wearing, like, okay, so most of us, I know you're not because you took them off already, we're wearing dance tights, which is why I don't mind sitting here flashing what would normally be like my underwear. Like, I have underwear on, and then I have dance tights, and then I have my fuku. And because there's an elastic, I'm not showing my underwear off.
Yeah,
That makes me
it
feel
stays-
better.
It stays in place. So.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, for it.
Okay, Carol. Dear God, you're being worse than yours is today.
So you have some tool underneath.
Yeah, and then
That helps give you some
and
body.
a letter.
Perfect. It's like a slip, basically. So that's great.
I bought this. I don't know.
Actually, a big thing with that is,
I'm trying to give myself a little bit around.
yeah, a big thing with the tool thing that she showed also depends on the type of fabric you use.
Yeah, we're
Because,
gonna
like,
get into that.
Yeah, when we get into that,
We'll
we'll
get into
explain
the
it.
skirts. Yeah.
All right, let's go into colors. Okay, so Sailor color. We have one pattern that you can buy, and then one pattern that is on DeviantArt that we all kind of swear by.
I just
Yeah,
YOLO
and it's
mine.
free.
It's on the other side. Yep,
I
the one
just
that you
drew
made.
it.
Okay.
All right, so Carol YOLO turned out fabulous. Always make a mock-up if you're gonna YOLO
Yeah,
it.
I mocked it up out of some more other dollar yard fabric. And then was
fine,
like, that's okay.
She's
And then
special. She's
did it.
special. All right. So the other one is Simplicity by Effie Sos, or Effie Sos.
Effie Sos.
I'm out of my mind.
Effie Sos is actually a cosplayer that got with Simplicity.
Is
She also makes a bunny
she's
suit
great.
pattern
A plus bunny suit pattern.
better than Yaya Hans.
Wait. Hey, you're gonna start fighting words. All right.
Just saying.
So there's an example of
The
our
shades of the
eternal.
outer centuries.
All right, hush. So we're all best friends in real life, by the way, guys. So the reason we're talking to each other like this is because we're around each other all the time. So that's an example of our eternal colors in progress. And you can also see Christina pin down the stripe whenever we were sewing it. The stripe should always be sewn